Hello and welcome back to Unlock B2 English. I'm Sarah. Have you ever tried to communicate a serious point in English, but the listener thought you were just asking a simple question? The problem isn't your grammar, it's the music of your voice.
It's an incredibly common issue, and one that separates B2 speakers from those sounding truly fluent. We're talking about sentence stress and intonation. These two elements are non-negotiable for clarity.
Let's dive into sentence stress. English is what we call a stress-timed language. That means we don't say every word with equal length or volume. Only the content words, nouns, main verbs, adjectives, and adverbs get the emphasis.
The function words, prepositions, articles, conjunctions, are reduced. They become quick, quiet sounds. If you say a function word loudly, you immediately break the rhythm and sound much less natural. It makes your speech sound heavy.
A perfect example is a short phrase like, I need to drink some water. Notice how I, to, and some are almost swallowed. If you stress those small words, you sound slow and monotonous. This is a crucial distinction.
Absolutely. Now let's move to intonation, the pitch of your voice. This is where we inject emotion and intent. The most basic rule is about statements versus questions.
For a definitive statement, such as, the project deadline is Friday, your voice must fall down at the end. This signals closure and certainty. The listener knows you are finished and are providing a fact.
But for a yes-no question, like, is the project deadline Friday? The pitch must rise. The rising pitch acts as a giant question mark for the listener. If you fail to use that rising pitch, your listener will be confused, wondering if you're asking or telling them something.
That subtle difference in pitch is the key to clarity. Furthermore, intonation also changes meaning based on the speaker's intention. For example, a falling, rising intonation can indicate doubt. If I say, it was a good presentation, up, down, the rise and fall implies it was good, but I have reservations.
That's truly B2 level subtlety. We should also discuss the power of shifting stress. You can completely change the meaning of a sentence by simply moving the stress to a different word.
Let's use the sentence, I did not send the email. If I stress the verb did, I am emphatically denying the action. I'm shouting, it's not true that I sent it.
If I shift the stress to the noun, I did not send the email, I imply I didn't send the email, but I sent the attachment, or maybe I sent a letter instead. The stress isolates the word that contrasts with the reality.
Exactly. And finally, for complex ideas, we need thought groups. A thought group is a cluster of words spoken on a single breath, separated by a tiny pause. They organize your speech.
A complex sentence like, although the company lost money in the first quarter, they expect to make a full recovery by the end of the fiscal year. The pauses after quarter and recovery are essential. Without them, it's one long, confusing breath.
Using thought groups allows you to deliver complex ideas with an organized, professional flow. It's what separates a student who simply knows vocabulary from a speaker who is truly fluent and persuasive.
By implementing these secrets of stress and intonation, you will stop sounding like you are reading a list and start speaking English like it's music.
We encourage you to go back and practice the Musical Speaker Challenge in our guide. And for more ways to sound expressive, make sure you listen to episode 25, Express Your Emotions Like a Native, Master Your B2 English.
Keep working hard and unlocking your B2 English.